The suitcase sits in the hall, packed with the words we never said. I traced your name on the dusty wall, but you were already gone in my head. No slammed door, no broken glass, just the hum of the empty fridge. I folded the silence, made it last, on the edge of a forgotten ridge. How do you bury love that never bled? How do you mourn a word that's left unsaid? This is the unfought war. No white flags waving from the shore, just the echo of a quiet door, and the ghost of what we were before. We surrendered without a sound, let our kingdom crumble to the ground. I still reach for your hand in the dark, but the space is cold, the fire is stark. We built our walls with silence, not with stone, and now I'm standing here alone. This is the unfought war. No white flags waving from the shore, just the echo of a quiet door, and the ghost of what we were before. We surrendered without a sound, let our kingdom crumble to the ground. Without a fight, just the softest goodnight. The lamp still hums a gentle tune. Your coat still hangs its afternoon, but you are gone, a shadow cast, a photograph from the past. How do I hold what fades so fast? A memory that won't outlast, the glow that like the last light in your room that chased away the gloom, but now it's just a ghost. I miss you the most. The sheets still hold your scent so faint, a story that the daylight taints. I trace the space where you would lie beneath the quiet, empty sky. How do I let this moment go? The only warmth I'll ever know, the glow that stayed behind, a whisper in my mind, like the last light in your room. It chased away the gloom, but now it's just a ghost. I miss you the most, and I'd give anything to see that flicker shine again for me, but some lights only burn to say a soft and quiet goodbye. The glow that stayed behind, a whisper in my mind, like the last light in your room that chased away the gloom, but now it's just a ghost. I miss you the The glow stayed behind. I miss you. Your coat still hangs by the front door, a ghost of you wanting something more. I trace the collar where your scent should stay, but the rain washed it all away today. The clock ticks slow, it doesn't care. It measures seconds, not the empty air. I set 2 plates out at the table's edge, a habit I can't break, a fragile pledge. How do you fill a room that's full of nothing? How do you mend a door that won't stop closing? The dust where you once breathed is all I hold, a story told in silence, growing cold. No final word, no fight, no broken frame, just the echo of a name I cannot name. faded like a morning after rain. The chair still holds the shape of you, a hollow warmth, a faded point of view. I press my hand against the empty space and feel the ache that time cannot erase. How do you love a memory that's fading? How do you hold a shadow that keeps changing? The dust where you once breathed is all I hold, a story told in silence, growing cold. No final word, no fight, no broken frame, just the echo of a name I cannot name. We faded like a morning after rain. The hardest lie is the one that never came. It left no shadow, just a dying flame. We were a whisper in a crowded hall, and now there's nothing left to recall. The dust where you once breathed is all I hold, a story told in silence, growing cold. No final word, no fight, no broken frame, just the echo of a name I cannot name. We faded like a morning after rain, just the dust where you once breathed. The clock stopped at 3:15. Dust on the glass where your hand used to lean. I trace a circle in the grime, wishing I could turn back time. How do you pack up a heart that's still here, when every silence feels so loud and clear? This is the breath we never took, a page we never wrote in the book. We stood so close, but we looked away. Now the quiet has the final say, the last unwound clock on the wall, counting nothing at all. Your coat still hangs by the door, a shape of someone who won't come back anymore. I press the fabric to my face, but the warmth has left this place. How do you learn to unlove a name when the ending came without the flame? This is the breath we never took, a page we never wrote in the book. We stood so close, but we looked away. Now the quiet has the final part of us in the gloom. This is the breath we never took, a page we never wrote in the book. We stood so close, but we looked away. Now the quiet has the final say. The last unwound clock on the wall, counting nothing at all. Nothing at all. The kettle's cold, the clock is still, your coat still hangs against the chill. I trace the dust where letters lay, and count the words I couldn't say. Did we just forget to hold on tight? Or did the silence steal the light? This is the rain that never fell, the story that we never tell, a chapter fading on the shelf. I whisper goodbye to myself, softer than the morning dew, the quietest ache I never knew. Your footprints dried upon the floor, the door still holds your shape no more. I play the tapes of what we were, but every song begins to blur. Did we just forget to hold on tight? Or did the silence steal the light? This is the rain that never fell, the story that we never tell, a chapter fading on the shelf. I whisper goodbye to myself, softer than the morning dew, the quietest ache I never knew. The hardest part is not the end, it's knowing we had love to lend, but let it slip through fingers slow. Like snow that didn't have to go. This is the rain that never fell, the story that we never tell, a chapter fading on the shelf. I whisper goodbye to myself, softer than the morning dew, the quietest ache I never knew. The quietest ache trace your name on the window pane. Fog from my breath, then it fades again. Your coat still hangs by the bedroom door, but it's been 3 winters, maybe more. How do I hold a hand I can't feel? How do I know that this was real? I'm living in the hollow of your name, a shadow of love, a flickering flame. I pour the tea for one, not two, talking to the ghost of me and you. And the silence keeps on growing, like the ivy on the wall. Loving a ghost is the loneliest fall. Your laugh still echoes in the hall, a distant song I can't recall. I sleep on my side of the bed with the words you never said. How do I mourn a life we never knew? How do I start when I'm still missing you? I'm living in the hollow of your name, a shadow love, a flickering flame. I pour the tea for one, not two, talking to the ghost of me and you. And the silence keeps on growing, like the ivy on the wall. Loving a ghost is the loneliest fall. The hardest part isn't knowing you're gone, it's waking up and feeling you still belong to a space that's only empty now. Trying to remember how you felt somehow. I'm living in the hollow of your name, a shadow love, a flickering flame. I pour the tea for one, not two, talking to the ghost of me and you. And the silence keeps on growing, like the ivy on the wall. Loving a ghost is the loneliest fall. Loneliest fall, the hollow of your name. The kettle's cold, the cup untouched, a folded letter, a name I clutched. The curtains hang like frozen waves. This room still holds the words we never gave. I trace the rim where your lips were, a ghost of warmth that starts to blur. The ink is dry, the page is blank. I set the pen down on the kitchen plank. How do you send a silence to the sea? How do you pour a heart that's never free? I held the scent of a stale morning clothes, a perfume woven from the things I chose to leave unsaid, to leave unread, a perfume woven from the things I chose to leave behind. The clock ticks loud, the floorboards sigh. I fold the letter, but I can't say why. The coffee stains like a faded bruise, a quiet proof of all I tried to lose. How do you fold a ghost into an envelope? How do you kill a hope without a rope? I held the scent of a stale morning clothes, a perfume woven from the things I chose to leave unsaid, to leave unread, a perfume woven from the things I chose to leave behind. Part isn't writing it down, it's knowing that silence will always be the sound that fills the space where your name would be, a constant ache that won't set me free. I held the scent of a stale morning clothes, a perfume woven from the things I chose to leave unsaid, to leave unread, a perfume woven from the things I chose to leave behind. The kettle's cold, the cup untouched, a folded letter, a name I clutched. The ink dries on the page I never sent. Another morning, my coffee's cold and spent. I trace the curve of where your name would be, but the words dissolve like you in front of me. How do you hold a moment that has passed? How do you fix a glass that couldn't last? This is the ache of a fading dawn, a story written and left alone, like a letter folded, never sent, a cold coffee cup, a heart that's spent. We were ghosts before we said goodbye, living in the space of a question sigh. The mailman passed, but he never knocked. heavier than any log. I see your shadow in the morning light, but the truth is cold, like this cup tonight. How do you mourn a love that never grew? How do you paint a sky that's always blue? This is the ache of a fading dawn, a story written and left alone, like a letter folded, never sent, a cold coffee cup, a heart that's spent. We were ghosts before we said goodbye, living in the space of a question sigh. The hardest part is the quiet space, where your voice should echo but leaves no trace. No final word, no closing line, just the bitter taste of a fading time. This is the ache of a fading dawn, a story written and left alone, like a letter folded, never sent, a cold coffee cup, a heart that's spent. We were ghosts before we said goodbye, living in the space of a question sigh. The ink dries, the cup grows cold, and I hold the echo of a story never told. The afternoon light spills across the floor, paints your silhouette on the kitchen door. I trace the outline with a trembling hand, but the shape dissolves like footprints in the sand. The kettle whistles a familiar sound. I pour 2 cups, then set one down. Your favorite sweater still hangs on the hook, a ghost of perfume in every nook. How do I hold a warmth that won't stay? How do I live with yesterday? In the dust of afternoon light falls like a promise that never took flight. Every sunbeam holds your name, every shadow plays the same game. We were 2 stars that crossed in the night. Now I'm just chasing the dust of afternoon light. The garden grows wild where you used to stand. I water the roses with an empty hand. They bloom for no one, their petals fall, a silent answer to a forgotten call. How do I keep what was never mine? How do I freeze this fading light and the dust of afternoon light falls like a promise that never took flight. Every sunbeam holds your name, every shadow plays the same game. We were two stars that crossed in the night. Now I'm just chasing the dust of afternoon light. The hardest part isn't the empty chair, it's the light that still finds you there. A trick of time, a gentle light that lets me see you one more time. And the dust of afternoon light falls like a promise that never took flight. Every sunbeam holds your name, every shadow plays the same game. We were two stars that crossed in the night. Now I'm just chasing the dust of afternoon light. Just dust of afternoon light. Just dust of afternoon light. The coffee cup still holds the warmth you left behind, a fingerprint on glass, a memory in the steam. I trace the outline where your hand used to be, but the shape is fading like a half-remembered dream. How do you mourn a whisper that never reached your ear? How do you hold a shadow that disappears? This is the quietest goodbye. No slam door, no fight, no fading cry. Just the stillness where your laughter used to be, and the morning light that now is blind to me. We didn't fall, we just let go, like a secret that the wind will never know. The bookshelf leans, the spine is cracked with time, a novel we began but never finished reading. A page dog-eared, a story left behind, where our chapter ends, but the heart keeps bleeding. How do you mourn a whisper that never reached your ear? How do you hold a shadow that disappears? This is the quietest goodbye. No slam door, no fight, no fading cry. Just the stillness where your laughter used to be, and the a secret that the wind will never know. The hardest part isn't the empty side of the bed. It's the unspoken stain of the morning light that falls on everything you never said, and the silence that follows me into the night. This is the quietest goodbye. No slam door, no fight, no fading cry. Just the stillness where your laughter used to be, and the morning light that now is blind to me. We didn't fall, we just let go, like a secret that the wind will never know. The quietest goodbye, fading into the light. The lamp burns low, the spider spins a thread across a book you never put down. Your coffee mug holds a ring of silence now, like the halo of a star that burned out. How do you count the light you never caught? How do you miss a battle never fought? We were a map of words we never traced, a constellation that never faced the night. Every star we never named, a silent grace falling into the space where you might have held me tight. This love was a language we never learned to write. I find your ghost in every empty chair, half-drawn breath still hanging in the air. The radio hums a song we never knew, but it knows the rhythm of losing you. How do you mourn a bell that never rang? How do you sing the heart never sang? You were a map of words we never traced, a constellation that never faced the night. Every star we never named, a silent grace falling into the space where you might have held me tight. This love was a language we never learned to write. The hardest part isn't the goodbye we said, it's the good morning that stayed in my head. The bedtime story never spoken aloud, the name you almost whispered face the night. Every star we never named, a silent grace, falling into the space where you might have held me tight. This love was a language we never learned to write. So I'll keep this grammar of our almost in a drawer of the heart where the light is lost, a constellation with no light to guide, just a map of words we never said inside. I trace the outline of your face on the fog glass of a window pane, but your breath left no trace, just the cold glass meeting the rain. How do I hold a shadow tight? How do I kiss a fading light? I'm loving a ghost in an empty room where the walls remember forgotten tune. Your echo lingers, then it fades away. I'm loving a ghost at the end of the day. Your coat still hangs by the door, but the scent is a year or more old. I swear I hear you on the floor, but the story's already been told. How do I keep what slips through hands? How do I follow where no one stands? I'm loving a ghost in an empty room where the walls remember forgotten tune. Your echo lingers, then it fades away. I'm loving a ghost at the end of the day. I built a shrine of whispered things, of words we never dared to sing, but silence is the only king, and I'm the worn out offering. I'm loving a ghost in an empty room where the walls remember forgotten tune. Your echo lingers, then it fades away. I'm loving a ghost at the end of the day. Just a ghost at the end of the day. still holds your shape at dawn, a hollow curve where you were born. Into this room, into my skin. Now only silence settles in. I trace the dust you're leaving, made a ghost of warmth that starts to fade. But some marks never wash away. They linger like the words we didn't say. How do I scrub the light you gave? How do I bury what I still crave? This is the stain you left behind, not on the wood but on my mind. A quiet bruise that won't unspool, a half-moon shadow, beautiful and cruel. We never burned, we never broke, just faded like a whispered smoke. I pour 2 cups and let them cool. I still play the fool for every rule you broke so softly I barely felt the moment your presence started to melt. How do I mourn a thing so thin? How do I let you in again? This is the stain you left behind, not on the wood but on my mind. A quiet bruise that won't unspool, a half-moon shadow, beautiful and cruel. We never burned, we never broke, just faded like a whispered smoke. Maybe love isn't always a flame. Sometimes it's just a name that echoes in a room you left and steals the breath you had bereft. This is the stain you left behind, not on the wood but on my mind. A quiet bruise that won't unspool, a half-moon shadow, beautiful and cruel. We never burned, we never broke, just faded like a whispered smoke. Just a stain that never fades. Half-folded shirt on the edge of the bed. Your favorite mug still holds the scent you left. I trace the outline of your ghost on the wall, but the picture fell before I heard it fall. How do you miss a light that never warmed? A sudden winter in a summer storm. This is the flicker in the sudden dark. No spark before the fire lost its arc. Like a match that burned without a sound, left me standing on forgotten ground. We were held by something I can't name. Now I'm holding on to just the flame. The garden gate fate still swings the way you pushed. A handful of petals dried into dust. I didn't hear the hinge begin to rust. Just woke up one morning and the sun was crushed. How do you mourn a change that never came? A silent storm that left no trace of rain. This is the flicker in the sudden dark. No spark before the fire lost its arc. Like a match that burned without a sound, left me standing on forgotten ground. We were held by something I can't name. Now I'm holding on to just the flame. I keep looking for the warning sign. Some crack in the glass, some fading line. But the hardest truth I've ever known is love can leave without a stone. This is the flicker in the sudden dark. No spark before the fire lost its arc. Like a match that burned without a sound, left me standing on forgotten ground. We were held by something I can't name. Now I'm holding on to just the flame. The switch is off, the bulb is cold, but something in the corner still holds a phantom warmth, a stubborn hue, a final echo of the light from you. I counted all the dust motes in the air. I traced the outline of the empty chair, and in the silence, thick and deep, a single fading promise I must keep. How do you turn a page that's glued in place? How do you leave a room that holds your face? It's the glow that forgot to leave, a silent guest on Christmas Eve. It paints the shadows on the wall and whispers that you'll never call. It's just the ghost of what we knew, a final fading shade of blue. This after image, bittersweet and true. I pulled the blinds, I drew the sheet to make the darkness feel complete, but in the corner of my eye it stays, a soft rebellion in the dying days. How do you mourn a sun that never set? How do you learn a lesson you forget? It's the glow that forgot to leave, a silent guest on Christmas Eve. It paints the shadows on the wall and whispers that you'll never call. It's just the ghost of what we knew, a final fading shade of blue. This after image, bittersweet and true. The hardest truth isn't that you're gone, it's that your absence lingers on and on. In every quiet unlit space I tread, a memory of light inside my head. It's the glow that forgot to leave, a silent guest on Christmas Eve. It paints the shadows on the wall and whispers that you'll never call. It's just the ghost of what we knew, a final fading shade of blue. This after image, bittersweet and true. Forgot to leave, just a stain upon the dark, a fingerprint